I didn't have a smartphone, I didn't have YouTube, and even I didn't have an English teacher. All I had was an old dictionary after cyclone destroyed my country. And today, English changed my life. This is how it all started. I want to share my real story, not how I learned English perfectly, but how I fell in love with English language, and how I learned alone, step by step, with no teacher, no mentor, and no money. Let me tell you something. My love for English didn't start with YouTube. It didn't start with English school, but it started with my old brother. We didn't live together. I lived with my mother and he lived with my father. And sometimes during the school holidays, he could come to the city where I was living. And one day, after being separated for a long time, I discovered something very important. My brother could speak English. I was surprised and I admired that. And that time I started admiring English language itself. And that moment my passion to learn English language started. I didn't know how could I learn that language. I had no good phone, no internet, and even no money for books and courses. And then in 2019 everything changed. After Cyclone Idai devastated Mozambique, 1 or 2 days later I found something very simple. An English dictionary. And that dictionary was my first contact with English, and I still have this dictionary until today, which is this old dictionary, you see? It was my first contact with English. I had no good phone, no internet to start learning English, and this dictionary here helped me to start learn English without know everything, without know many things in English. I started looking for some words, then to use it on my daily life. In 2021, I moved to the city where my brother who speaks English was living with my father and also with my 2 brothers. And one day I asked him to teach me English, and guess what? He refused. And that day I was very angry, and I told myself, I still remember until today, I told myself, I will learn English until become better than my old brother. And in present days, when we are making a conversation or when we are speaking using English language, I can see the difference between me and him. I can master him using English language, but I'm not here to compare with him because my inspiration belongs to him. But to make it happen, to become an English speaker, I made a hard decision. I stopped watching series, I stopped movies, and even I stopped watching cartoons. I went to YouTube without knowing where to start. I jumped from channel to channel, confused and lost, until I found something interesting. A channel that changed my life. So this channel called ABC Fluent. The first time English looked organized, the lessons on that channel are organized level by level. I downloaded the videos and I wrote everything on my notebook, the same notebook that I still have until today. Since 2021 until this year, I still keeping my first notebook, the notebook that I used to start learn English, and this was my first contact with English. Let me show you my first content, my first topic that I wrote here on this notebook. So it was my first material. Okay, I know if you can see exactly what is written here, but I wrote something, right? It was my first contact with English. I started that day writing everything that I was learning day by day, night by night, and sometimes during the morning. I studied alone, I read aloud, and I practiced alone. And then I realized something important. English is a language. If you don't speak it, you don't learn it. I made friends, I practiced, and suddenly English started to flow. Not because I was perfect, but because I was brave enough to speak it. For a long time I was afraid to hear my own voice. afraid to watch myself speaking English. But today, I'm starting a new journey. This channel exists to prove one thing. You don't need to be rich. You don't need a private teacher. You don't need to live in an English-speaking country. If a young guy from Mozambique can learn English alone, you can too. And don't forget to subscribe and comment from where are you watching this video.